Hey guys, who's there? Can you hear me, see me, talk to me? Hey Alyssa, how are you? Hey guys, what's going on? Can you guys see me okay? I can never tell on here because it's like opposite. It's like mirrored to me, so I'm hoping that everything's okay. My hair is like a mess. I know. I've been coming on earlier in the day, and then I put a poll out like asking like what time, you know, and I like put a few options, and then I was like, I should have put an option as in later than those times, because, you know, sometimes later is better for you guys. So I'm just going to be randomly coming on live, honestly, and I'll just continue to put polls up and see what like time or whatever works best for you guys. But I don't have any like set plan for right now. So what do you want me to do? I mean, obviously some sort of reading, I suppose, but I mean, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to focus on trying to pull about like relationships? Do you want me to do just like I normally do, just a random and see what comes out? Sometimes they work best, and I'll tell you why. Because there could be something that you're like really super focused on, but then there can be other things going on that you kind of put to the back of your mind or put off. And, you know, it could be something really important that you've been wondering about, but you haven't really been paying attention to it. So that's why I like to do randoms. So since nobody is saying anything about what they want, I'm just going to do a random here. Just do a random. Okay. You said it, so I'll do it. How about this? Do me a favor, Alyssa, since you're talking to me. Pick a number. 1, 2, or 3. 2? Okay. So since you picked 2, I'm going to be using my bicycle deck called Dark Hearts. And the cover of the cards looks like this. Or like this. However you want to look at it. Okay, so I'm going to just do a random here for you guys. Random meaning that whatever comes out, comes out. I will pull as many different storylines as I possibly can. I will let you know what the face cards are, meaning I will let you know what the signs are, but I always tell you guys that the signs don't really matter. If the signs connect also with you, good, but don't pay attention to just the sign, because the storyline is what matters. Always just take with you what you understand. If there are parts of it that are not making sense to you, they're just not for you. The parts that matter and do are what you need to pay attention to and kind of just put it together for yourself. So let's see what we have going on here. Okay, so the Joker card just flipped out, and it is in the upright. Okay, the Joker card signifies a new beginning here. Okay, it also indicates manifesting for yourself. You know, it also can be significant to the Fool card, but when it's in the upright, it's about a new beginning, something that you're focused on that you want. Okay, it's also the sign of Gemini, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be a Gemini. Okay, either way, if the sign doesn't make sense to you, but you know, you're working towards something for yourself here, and or you're wanting a new beginning in some way, shape, or form. That card actually, okay, I'm not even kidding you. I just shuffled the cards and it flipped out and I showed it to you. Okay, as I'm shuffling the cards now, I'm going to show you what card just flipped over in the deck as I'm shuffling again. The Joker. Okay, so this card wants to be known about. All right, I'm putting it back in the deck. I am going to sort the cards. So if it comes out, it comes out. But I mean, what are the odds that it just came out twice here in the upright? So, I mean, it's positive. It's a positive card, especially when it's in the upright. If it's in the reverse, it doesn't necessarily mean anything super negative, depending on what's surrounding it. But it can just mean that somebody is, you know, wanting a new beginning. They're at a false start. Could be multiple reasons why, but as I stated, it is in the upright. It showed itself twice, so there is positivity surrounding it. So let's see what else we have coming up here. The date is October 29th, 2019. I'm not doing just a daily here. This is a completely random circumstance and situation, so we're going to see what comes out. All right, here's your cards. I'm going to shuffle them until the first one flips out, and it already had flipped out. This is what starts the grid. I have no idea what's in this pile, okay? So your first card out here is, it's the other Joker. It's the blue Joker, but it is the MF and Joker, okay? So Joker in the upright, first card out. What a coincidence. Okay, Two of Hearts. The Ten of Hearts, positive card. Ace of Clubs in the upright. You have the King of Diamonds. The King of Diamonds is an earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It can also be somebody who's money focused, somebody who, you know, works with money, finances, things of that nature. Two of Diamonds. It would signify somebody definitely around some sort of money here that with the Two of Diamonds connected to it. All right. Now you got the Joker. Again, this is the other Joker that was flipping out in the upright in the beginning twice. Okay. I put it back in the deck. I sorted the cards. Now both Jokers are coming out. And the first card out was the other Joker in the upright. So there's a positive situation here, especially with the Joker in the upright next to the Ten of Hearts, because the Ten of Hearts is the victory card. But what's coming out here, and it is in relation to the King of Diamonds, is now this Joker in the reverse. Okay, so there is positivity, but maybe not for somebody else that you could be dealing with. All right. You have the Jack of Hearts, and it is in the reverse. You have the Three of Diamonds. You have the Eight of Spade. I believe this card came out yesterday in the weekly, and I believe it was the first card out. And then you got the Ten of Spades. Ooh, okay. This is not, I'm just going to tell you the truth, okay? The Ten of Spades is like a blah card, all right? It's pretty much like one of the crappiest cards in the deck. You know, with the Ace of Spade or the Six of Spade, you know, it's like a disaster. This would indicate some sort of negative emotions attached to some sort of like unfortunate event. Is this something that already happened? Yes, it already happened. This is something that already took place. Okay. I just have to see how the cards link up. I can't explain to you how to do this. It's just how I do it. So it is something that already happened, but it was negative. Okay. Really, really negative. And there was some sort of change, action, change, social standing, status. And there's some sort of truth that somebody could be wishing and desiring. This is something that is it caused some sort of physical, something to cause some sort of like physical, it's either a physical separation, it could be a separation from a person, it could be a separation from monetary things, it could be, you know, a separation from objects, you know, your belongings, a place, you know, it's going to be different for everybody, but that's what it's showing me thus far. But what is showing me here is that somebody has a lot of nervous energies around them. And the reason being is because there is something being either looked at, investigated, and the revelation of it is a positive outcome for the person who was wronged and a highly negative outcome for the person who did the wrong. I mean, isn't that normally how it's supposed to be? I mean, people would say, oh, that's common sense. But the thing is that this situation that I'm talking about, and it could be a relation to numerous different people, different circumstances, situations, all of that. The thing is that this is the energy surrounding it. So what I'm saying is that who's been wronged, okay, this has been a ongoing type of being wrong thing. It's like you've been holding the truth, you have the truth, but nobody's doing anything with it. And it's like giving off this illusion that the person in the wrong is the person who is in control or in the right, something of that nature. And that's where the Joker in the upright here, the first card out next to the 10 of Hearts, is giving you a victory, whoever you are. And the victory is in the fact that whoever this other person is that caused this 10 of spade energy to happen, they caused some sort of, there's legal documents pertaining to the home. These legal documents can be something regarding, you know, anything that you would need a document for in regards to property. It could be a document, you know, that was not filed properly, hasn't been looked at. It could have to do with insurance. It could have to do with paperwork, whatever it is. But the intent behind the person who caused that 10 of spade energy is now under highly nervous energies. It's like they can't focus. They're worried because of the 10 of spade energy. This is the negativity that was brought about. And now they're looking, the path in front of them now shows that whoever was wronged is being righted. Okay. I also see here, if you're dealing with a relationship and you're dealing with, you know, it could be an earth sign. It doesn't have to be, like I said. There could be something going on in regards to a child, moving to a new home, things of that nature. This person you would be in connection with, and this other person, they have an outside circumstance or situation going on with another person, whether it be marriage or a relationship or living with somebody. But what I'm also seeing here is somebody could have had a child pinned to them that isn't theirs. I know it's not for everybody, but even if there's just one person out there wondering, okay? But what I'm seeing here is that somebody could be not feeling too good about this situation. And it's showing that they have a lot of negative emotions surrounding the situation. What it's showing here is that this person could have a lot of fickleness, changeability, lack of focus, feeling bad, just something feels off, it doesn't feel right. And it's showing here that if the person takes the independence route, meaning that if they move towards finding the truth in the situation, they're going to get it. And it's going to be a positive one because it releases this negative situation. Okay. Now I do see somebody is just in a bad mood. But they did it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Their bad mood, their nervous energy is a direct reflection of something they caused. Ugh. All right. Let me just clarify a few things here. Okay, deception. 3 of spades. Okay, well, yeah. Their deception. It's like what they, yeah. Here's the thing. The worry and the anxiety is surrounding deception. The deception caused, this is their action. This is what they did, okay? They deceived. Deception. Worry and anxiety over the actions that they took because of this deception, because the deception caused this 10 of spade energy. It caused the complete, you know, this isn't a small thing, okay? I need you to understand this. Like, when I'm speaking about this isn't like somebody, you know, called you names or did something like that. This is like a big deal, okay? And this deception is surrounding the actions, okay? So the actions were taken out of deception. Now there's worry and the anxiety. The worry and the anxiety is around either, it's like somebody wasn't using common sense and good judgment, and now there could be issues within work, business. There's definitely loss of ambition here in order to achieve success. It's almost in a sense like what goes around comes around, because there's positivity, and the positivity is coming out of this negative situation, and the positivity is going towards the one who did not create the negative situation, okay? Because the person who has been in the negative situation, unable to be removed from the negative situation, has been pulled in by those who caused this. And they did it knowing what they were doing, because the action and change and all of that was around deception. So the deception, it's not like it was a mistake or an accident. It was intended. But now it's coming around. It's not going according to the way that they thought it was going to be going. Okay? What I'm seeing here is that something could be confined, or someone was trying to confine something in relation to business and or in relation to money. This is where the worry and anxiety is coming in, because what I'm seeing here is a large sum of money and financial stability. This could be something that's being disrupted at this time, or was disrupted. It would have been caused by another person, okay? Something's coming to light here, okay? Another thing is that I need to put this out here, and I know this isn't going to connect to everybody. That's okay, but it's here. It's showing itself. I'm going to say it. Somebody could have been involved in something deceptive in relation to money, the way they make money, and it's deceptive. Okay, so it would be involving, you know, it could be anything that is not legal, and you know what those things are. And I'm going to watch what I say on here, because they try to, like, you know, block you if you say certain words, and I'm not into, like, you know, spelling things out right now, so I get off track. But it's like, you know what's illegal, you know it's illegal. Okay, somebody has been doing something illegal to obtain large amounts of money. Okay, it was deceptive, and now it's like it's coming to light. That's where worry and anxiety comes in. This is where there is something else tied to the situation. It's like a domino effect, because now something is being looked at where something wasn't being looked at before, it is now. So whoever is worried about that, you know, rest assured, it's showing that. Okay. Another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and then are in the reverse. Okay. So something coming to light here involving, I definitely have earth energy. Okay. And then there's the truth here. Somebody needing to be truthful, fair, and honest. But it can also indicate the truth. There's also water here now. Thank you, Steve. I will get you as soon as I complete this. But this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, there could be some sort of truth that a water sign knows about this earth sign, or this earth sign knows about this water sign, and or this is somebody who is a mother, mother-in-law, grandmother, mother figure, and it could be the actual same person, and it could be somebody who deals with finances, money. There could have been some sort of money exchange between the two in order to conceal some sort of truth here. It's always a possibility in the way that this storyline is coming out here. Yeah, and it's like others' wishes and desires are what has been affecting whomever is dealing with this situation. But rest assured that that is coming to an end here. Okay, this indicates ending, brand new beginning, a death, a rebirth. It's done. It's over with. This whole entire situation ends. Okay. I do feel like there's been lack of communication. I feel like there's been a lot of time and energy being put into trying to communicate. If there's fire sign energy involved and or something in relation to business, I definitely see somebody with a lot of nervous energy surrounding them. They could be a fire sign. This nervous energy surrounding them would be something coming to light here about some sort of communication that could have been happening with this person and others. Okay. But there can be somebody here playing the victim card, even though they went along with whatever they were going along with here. They're now almost in a sense like playing the victim, that they were manipulated. They didn't know what they were doing. They felt like they had to do it. It's all a bunch of BS. Because they were benefiting off of whatever this was. They benefited off of it. But now it's almost like they're going with they're like the rat, you know, like, I'll tell you whatever you want to know, blah, 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 you know, as long as, like, I don't, you know, get in trouble. But they definitely benefited off of whatever it is they did. they went right along with it. And they definitely shouldn't have. They know that. And their nervous energy is coming from a sense of getting caught. Okay. So, I don't know. That's what came out, guys. Somebody, you know, is going to connect to it, whatever. But I mean, it looks like a really, you know, convoluted type of situation here with all these people. But I mean, whoever is on the other end of it, like, you've also been dealing with a lot of crap. I mean, it's positive for you all in the end. All right. Steve, you just want a general. Do you have any sort of question? Or just whatever comes out here comes out? Something about work, business. You definitely got work, money, putting a lot of time into your work. General love. Okay, that helps me. If you love money, some people get caught up with their work and get caught up with making money and being so focused there that love, in the sense of like a relationship, kind of goes to the wayside. And it's because of the love and all the energy being focused on money. Givers get the honey. Yeah. All right. So I see you have some sort of lack progression and step back when it comes to a relationship right now. It's also showing here a past relationship or something of that nature. I'm not saying that you are holding on to a past relationship whatsoever, but it could almost, in a sense, be like you could be allowing others' wishes and desires to affect your like movement forward. I definitely just see somebody. There's someone here. It could be a fire sign. I also have air here. All right, here's your fire sign. Keep coming out. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're in the reverse. Steve, were you dealing with a fire sign? Definitely fire. Steve, you tell me. Oh, Jesus. Steve, A specific person who would be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They are definitely somebody that is someone you put time and energy into. But I see some sort of it's like resistance here, okay? Any sort of lack progression and setback here in regards to whoever this person is. It shows that communication fell off. It's not showing them to be a much younger person. Thank you, Alyssa. If you have a question, ask. Okay, this much younger person. Yeah, I see that. It's this person, karmically speaking here. It's like the time and energy that you put into it, but also it's like time and energy daily that you're, you know, almost in a sense like need to be truthful and honest with yourself, because that's what's causing some sort of lack progression and setback here. You know, you're talking about hope and faith here, and I do see that, but I do also see needing to cut someone out of our life. Reason being is because holding on to pain, that pain can cause loneliness, depression, things of that nature. I also see that this person is somebody who they're just not good for you. I see that here with this like 9 of spade energy. It's like holding on to that mentally and needing to break that established pattern. I see a new beginning, solid foundation, a new beginning here with the Ace of Diamonds. That's like wiping the slate clean, brand new beginning, new phase of life. But I also see that you have a lot of nervous energy around that. I see a lot of evaluation before action being taken, which is why the Joker's in the reverse here. It's like hasn't started yet, but it's what you're wanting. Okay, so developing that relationship, seeing worry and anxiety surrounding it, but all at the same time, knowing that you want to take those steps towards that. Any sort of negative emotions, anything from the past here, you're needing to heal from. This is person of water sign, because if it is, I do see positivity here with the steps, you know, that you take towards this person. I I also do see that communication at times can be like, I don't know, like pulling teeth with this person. But I do see that taking those steps towards the communication, you know, I see this person like physically being like attractive, physically attracted, but I also see that they're really it's like they have a past relationship or something like that, that is, they're also holding on to something, and it causes them to, like, I don't know, be really closed off at times. Hard to read. They're needing to open up more. I can be honest with you there. Okay. And Steve, don't let them just use you for your money. Okay. Okay, Steve. Well, you just had a potential customer walk in and I asked you about business and work. So I guess it was already on its way in. Email me if you have any questions and we'll talk about it. Okay, so, okay, Crystal, thank you. I will be coming up to you next. I believe Alyssa, where are you? Yes. Alyssa, you want relationship, right? Could you just, you know, just say yes, no, or, okay. Oh, and you said yes, please. Of course. I'm like, just say yes. Specific person, I believe I know, but not sure if that's where you're headed, that direction. If so, is that who I'm reading into? Okay, so all together now. Now you want something fresh. Well, you did change it, right? Because it's like tired of nothing changing with that whole entire cycle, but it's like now you did change it by taking the action you did. Okay, so we're going to go into a fresh new direction. Be advised and be aware. You already know this because I've worked with you how many times. You know that he will try to show himself, okay? And I can't do anything about it, all right? But my intent and focus is fresh, new, okay? Crystal, I will be getting to you as soon as I'm done with Alyssa, okay? All right, Alyssa, let's look. Alyssa, can you please just, because the card just came out, I'm not even going to show it to you yet, but can you clarify what the now ex's sign is for me? Okay. Okay, with the Cancer, was he dealing with like money issues? I know this is not what you want to talk about, and this is not my intent, but I got to get this out of the way. I just see like it's like him just allowing everything else to be like not working on himself, not, it's like more accommodating to others' wishes and desires rather than his own. Okay, so that's what's showing me right now. And then this comes out together alongside with him, which you know what this is. This is like disaster, ending to no return, negative emotions, unfortunate events, all that wrapped into one here. Okay. And it's like the steps on this path that I'm reading led to here. And it's not that the feelings for you aren't there, or the feelings for him aren't there. That's irrelevant. But the feelings no longer, which is why it's in the reverse, could no longer be the deciding factor in regards to the way that this path was going. Okay. Because I just see him not taking a leadership and an authoritative type of position in his own life, and kind of just conceding to other people, not just, I can't find the word, like needing to just go in a direction of what makes him feel good rather than just doing what everybody else wants him to do constantly. And it's like all of that caused all of this, and then it ends up here. Well, I mean, and now it's like I have to cut you out of my life, right? Now I want to develop a new relationship. I do still have fickleness and changeability about it, but what I'm searching for is a relationship, and the relationship that you want is one that does not involve this chaos constantly. All right. I'm sorry, but I knew it. I told you, like, he's just gonna like have to come out because it's in the energies that I have no control over any of that, to be honest with you. It's just like it is what it is. But now it's like, let's see where Alyssa is headed. I'm leaving this out because I don't want to have to read it all over again. All right, Alyssa, I do see a fire sign. Now with this fire sign that I see, it would be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. This person will also be coming out of a relationship. Okay, so it's important to understand this. So you both will have this in common. I just see there's like a good connection here, but you're going to get a lot of resistance. And the reason there's going to be a lot of resistance is because there's going to be like, well, you know, it's just like the past relationships or whatever. So it's like a lot of resistance in regards to like trust, you know, those types of things. Okay. I do also see air here. It could be a Gemini male. Okay. I also see that, you know, there could be a developing relationship here, but you will be hesitant towards this person specifically. You will be, Alyssa, not them. The reason you will be hesitant is because of a person from his past, okay? But I wouldn't even put any sort of like time or energy into that whatsoever, because communication will be there with this person, okay? I do see you putting your time and energy. There will be good communication, but don't allow yourself to get stuck under any sort of illusion in regards to a jealous, possessive ex or something of that nature that would be in their past. Because this person, you will know that this person is interested in you because of the communication and the way that the communication is. But there is somebody in their past who's like a jealous, possessive person who could kind of almost in a sense like resurface around the time that you two would start like talking. Don't even allow it to bother you. Be like, you're old news. Bye. You know what I mean? Because they're not going to be showing their interest, but don't allow your like, you know, because you get triggered. Yeah, of course, I would, you know. I have in the past, but it's like then you learn, it's like, why is the person is paying attention to you because they're interested in you, and they're an ex for a reason, because why would they even be putting their time and energy into talking to you if they're already broken up with them? But it's like this person obviously isn't over it. They're trying to contact. So don't allow it to trigger you, because that's exactly what they're trying to do. So just like don't even let it, I wouldn't even talk about it. Don't even feed it. Don't even bring it up, talk about it. They might bring it up. And the reason they would bring it up would be because they just want you to know, so that, you know, you don't find out in some other way, shape, or form and then think there's something going on because they didn't tell you. Okay. But don't allow them to tell you and then immediately start to kind of like back off or think something's going on. Just be like, oh, thanks for telling me. And then don't even talk about it. Don't even feed that dragon. Okay, that's the best advice that I can give you from what I'm seeing. You know, as for the fire sign that I see, you two will both be in the same sort of like position that you're in right now, like both coming off of relationships. The air sign that I see, that ex is been an ex. It's not fresh. Okay. They just don't want to let it go. Okay. I'm sure you're like wondering when. You know, I have no control over that, but I can tell you that the fire sign, you could be meeting at like a work setting, something in relation to business, at a business. 3 weeks, 3 months at the most. I do see you coming into contact here with, could be this air sign, actually. 3 weeks, 3 months at the most. Okay, so within that time frame, you'll be running into, you know, either one of them. All right, Crystal, I think that you said relationship or love. Can you clarify what exactly it is that you want me? Yes, Alyssa, but also be advised that your ex is still going to be around. I think you already knew that. I don't even think I needed to tell you that, but just be prepared, because there's still going to be communication, reaching out to you, playing the tiny violin, you know. Crystal. Yeah, I wouldn't even, just don't even let your phone ring. Let him be and do whatever he wants to do. Don't entertain it. Just Don't entertain it. I'm busy. You know, you don't even have, you're busy. You're busy sitting in the dark rather than fighting with him. You know what I mean? Crystal, could you please clarify for me in the chat section here what it is that you want me to focus on? I know you said relationship. I do believe that. Love, something of that nature. You too, Alyssa. Thank you. See you later. Or talk to you later. I can't see any of you guys. Where is Crystal? Thank you, TJ. I'm just reading through my chat thing because I can't really keep up. I'm waiting for Crystal, who sent me a super chat here. And Crystal, I know you said love, but could you be just a tad more specific? Like, are you looking for a specific person or a general? Because I do see, from what I can tell you right now, is that you feel, or you are in some sort of like communication and or just like physical restriction from another person. I definitely see a lack of communication. I also see that there is something going on here in regards to whomever it is that you're inquiring about. On a personal level here, I see personal issues, personal things going on. I definitely see something lacking in progression and setback at this time. And that could, in fact, be with, like, communication. Okay, Crystal, I don't know what happened to you. There you are. Okay. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Is there someone who you're in lack of communication with that you are wishing to be in communication with in some way, shape, or form? Because I keep getting that for you. I need to take a sip of this quickly. All right, Crystal, I'm just going to jump into it. Okay. That's what I'm focusing on right now, what you need to know most right now. I see the last three that you just sent me, which is love and really just what I need to know most right now. That's what I see. If you wrote anything else prior, no. Sometimes they get lost, so I don't know. But here, that's what I sorted for you, okay? You got the 5 of clubs. You have the 9 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds, 3 of clubs, 8 of clubs, 4 of diamonds, Jack of clubs, 10 of hearts, 9 of clubs, and you got 10 of clubs. You got a lot of club energy here. Okay, I do see positive. Let's see here. You have a positive, something positive here, but I also see distance, moving. Are you moving? Are you looking at moving? I see distance, travel, something of that nature. Not sure. Okay, if you are dealing with a person here, I see some sort of movement. Are they at a distance? I almost feel like it's like a daily routine type of thing, like it's stagnant. I'm also seeing, there's something karmically speaking here in relation to them. I see a lot of nervous energy around it. Is this person already in a relationship and or going through, moving towards a separation, divorce, something of that nature? Because I definitely see something here in regards to that. I do see it ending and there being a new beginning. And I do see that happening. Okay. But if there is this sense of like, when is there going to be some sort of change? I do see steps already being taken. I do see money being a factor, financial stability. I see work being a factor, business, things of that nature. I see the communication. Communication is good. It's not amazing, but it's good. It just feels like it's stuck in this sort of like stagnant kind of thing. I do see money being a major factor here, but at the end of the day, at the end of all of it, it's moving in the direction that you're wanting it to move into. It's just kind of at a slow pace right now because there's other things going on that kind of have to come together for it all to work. But you can rest assured that the feelings are mutual. Even though the relationship isn't committed right now, the feelings are all the same, and there is a new beginning here. Okay. It's just, I feel like it's just taking a little bit of time. But it's because of everything else that's going on. It's not just the relationship aspect of it. It's like money and work and job and stability and moving. It's things like that. But all of that coming together in the process. It will happen. There's a new beginning there. There'll be change happening. There'll be change happening. New beginnings. I just see the relationship, it's good, but it's like I'm waiting for the communication to come in where there is actually some sort of action and change in the social status towards this new beginning. It does come, but it comes after a negative, sort of deal here, because I see a lot of worry around money and finances, but I see once a decision's made and it moves forward, it's like then things start to actually fall into place where it's like you can't get to where you want to be from where you are. So it's like you have to make some sort of change and make some sort of move to start the new path rolling. It's like your worry and your fears and all your anxieties about like what's to come. It's all irrelevant because you want that. That's what you want, but you can't get there or start the process until you make an actual move. And I see that happens. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to get off of here. If you need me, email me directly. I think I set up the premiere video for the first 10 for 5:15. So I want to get off here so that, because that's going to be coming on. And I'll be coming on here again for sure Friday for another live stream. Tomorrow and Thursday, I'm not sure yet my schedule completely with clients in between, but if I can pop on for a little bit, I will. But Friday for sure to do the weekend. Okay. And thank you guys as always. I love you. Bye.